Kirko Bangz.
Yes, sir.
That sounds very similar to Kurt Cobain. Is there anything related in that name?
Oh man, does it?
Sounds that way to me. I didn't know whether that was by design or by accident.
Nah, it was by accident, man. But I mean, I think came together pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, my grandma called me Kirko. My real name is Kirk. Just add the extra O. And when I was coming up rapping, you know what I'm saying, I was looking for a name. I was trying to get like Kirko Jams or Rock or something like that. Got Kirko Bangz. Been working ever since.
Houston had a nice run in the early millennium, but it kind of petered out.
In '05, man, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was nice, but they kind of lost steam. Now, you coming from Houston, how do you figure to get back in the limelight?
Oh, we just gonna grind it out, man. Keep on working, keep on grinding, man. I think, you know what I'm saying, let the stars align, we're gonna be alright.
Now, you've been here for a while, been listening to your tape, and you do have a bit of talent, but you sound a little like some people that are out right now. How do you differentiate yourself? How do you make yourself different in this marketplace?
You know what I'm saying? When you come in this game, you know what I'm saying, I ain't been in for a minute. Your sound's gonna evolve. You keep on working, you get that lane, you know. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, people takes on that, I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna continue to work. I'm still gonna continue to do the music that I do. You know what I'm saying? And if people, they're for it or not, you know, I can't determine what, you know what I'm saying, another's opinion is on the music.
Let's say your first album comes out.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a success. Let's say everybody's all on it. Right? What's next? How do you go from your first album to your second album?
Well, that I couldn't tell you until I was going from my first album to my second album. But what I will say is that, you know what I'm saying, I think that you will have to grind hard, you know what I'm saying. Of course, the music will have to evolve once again. But as long as you keep on working, you know what I'm saying, keep on grinding and keep the same routines that we have as far as doing music and getting stuff out there, I think we'll be alright.
How would you describe the music you make?
It's self-music. It's me, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you hear in my songs are me. My stories, my storytelling is inspired from the Billy Badass story, which is me, like if I was in a gangster movie like Scarface or something like that, but everything else is 100% me. So that's how I would describe my music.
And who are you?
I'm Kirko Bangz, baby.
What does that mean? How old are you?
I'm 21 years old, man.
21 years old and from Houston, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How was it like growing up? How did you develop your persona?
Growing up, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't all limelight and everything like that. I ain't have nothing growing up. Single parent household, you know what I'm saying? I was a man in the house at 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? This right here is the first shine I ever got in my life. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna let nobody take that from me, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, just knowing where I came from and knowing how much I don't want to go back there, how much I want to do for my family, that's when it's gonna come when it's time to do albums and stuff like that. Then you're gonna see that real grind come out because of where I've been and what I've been through. And that's me.
How many shows have you done so far?
Oh man, I couldn't tell you that, man. I don't even know.
What's the difference between performing in front of an audience and rhyming in the studio into a monitor?
The audience is an adrenaline rush, you know what I'm saying? The audience give you that vibe, you know what I'm saying? That I'm rocking with you vibe. So I think that performing in shows and stuff like that is way better than just recording in the studio because you're just chilling. You know what I'm saying? You're just chilling.
What was the first show you ever did?
I would have to be, what's it play? It's called Red Zone out there in Katy, Texas. I did that. Actually, it's on YouTube as well. And rocked it too. It was the first show I ever did, man. I had like 2 other people on stage with me, 2 hype mans, and the mics weren't the right levels or none of that, but it was cool though.
What happens the first time you get booed? Everybody goes through it.
It happened to me one time. I was in Dallas, and this was a while back though, a long time ago pretty much. And the mic had went off, and then one dude was super drunk, and I was like, man, whatever, you know what I'm saying? One dude was super drunk, like, boo. I'm like, you got him booing me, which I wasn't supposed to say, but I was just being myself at the time, and I ain't know no better. Then he got like 2 or 3 more. But then after I got off stage, a lot of people came and was like, yeah, man, I like the performance, can I have CDs and stuff like that, so it's cool though.
How did that feel when you first, obviously when you're coming up, everybody's encouraging you, and everybody that's on your team is pushing you. And what happens? How does it feel when you get that fuck off the stage, you suck, yo.
Oh no, I like that. I mean, I'm not gonna say I like it or aim for it, but when you get it, it brings you all the way back down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Back to the drawing board. So, and I'm used to being there. I'm used to having my face in the dirt, so it's just like one of those, oh, here we go again moments. But I know when I'm having that moment that the bounce back is gonna be harder, so it's pretty much cool.
What's the first rhyme you remember?
I really don't remember none of them.
I'm talking about yours. I'm talking about the first rhyme period you ever remember.
I couldn't tell you that, but my favorite rhyme is Juicy, Biggie.
What about that struck you?
It's just like, man, I'm making it. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the hood, I'm making it. It was all a dream.
Why do you rap?
Why do I rap? I ain't got no other way to talk about what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm a private person. I'm an introvert type of dude. So that's the way I find it. That's my outlet. You know what I'm saying? People want to get to know me. I can't sit here and tell you this is who I am. I like to do this. I like to do that. If you want to get to know me, you listen to the music. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you overcome that? I mean, that's, if you're insular, if you don't want to share, that's a very difficult thing to overcome. How does that change in the middle of you making music?
You just put it all in the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a personal dude when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? So I put all of me in my music. So that's how I pretty much deal with things I'm going on in my life.
What would you say was the most tragic thing that ever happened to you?
You dig it deep, man. Probably when I lost my grandmother, man. Most definitely.
What kind of effect did that have on you?
It wasn't cool, you know. My grandma, your grandma is always a superstar in your life. So, yeah, that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, a very pleasant thing.
You ever rapped about that?
Most definitely. All the time, but I never actually put out a song about it yet because I know that I want it to be the most perfect masterpiece ever, so I'm really just waiting till the right time.
How do you filter out taking influences on yourself with creating your own lane?
You said what? How do I do what?
How do you balance taking things that influence you, like you may have heard another rapper? I mean, you growing up, obviously hip-hop is part of the dominant culture. How do you separate that and create your own magic, so to speak?
That's a part of life. Anything you do, man, that's anything you do. You ain't just wake up that day and was like, I'm going to do this and this how I'm going to do it, and you ain't never seen nobody else do it, or you ain't never heard nobody else do it. And if anybody sit here and tell you that, it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? So you get your inspiration from somewhere, but at the same time, you gotta add your own flavor to it. You gotta add your own swag. You gotta put you to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much what you gotta do, man. You just gotta swag it out.
If you had to rhyme for your mother's life, and you had 24 hours to make up a song, what would you rap about?
Probably wouldn't even be able to make a rhyme because I'd be thinking about, damn, I might lose my man mom tomorrow.
Hey, it's either rhyme or cry. You got to do something.
I'm gonna rap for 24 hours.
Man, it's very difficult to do.
Nah, it ain't. You can do it. Just spit all day.
What do you think makes Houston different from any other locale in terms of hip-hop?
Houston is more, you know what I'm saying, slow down, chill music, you know what I'm saying, it's just a chill atmosphere, man. So, pretty much that's the most thing, just being real chill, you know, come from the screw, the syrup, the lean, and stuff like that, so I think that's for the most part, it's more chill.
If DJ Screw was a pretty big person in Houston, if Screw supposedly kind of died from the lean, why do you think people still kind of support it or still big it up?
I mean, people die from drugs every day. People die from crack. People die from everything, and they continue to do it. People die from not wearing a seatbelt, and people continue not to wear their seatbelts and drive. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a way of life. I mean, in life, you don't know what the next person going through. So therefore, they're gonna do whatever their vice is to get them through whatever they're going through. So,
if there was anything you'd like for new people that are introduced to you for the first time to know about your music, what would it be?
You know what I'm saying? It's very me. Like I keep saying, you know what I'm saying? It's me music. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get to know me, then you'll get to know me through my music.